Happy Monday, Lions. My name is Arabella Gipp, and this is the Lions Roar. Today's date is Monday, April 14th, 2025, and here's the latest announcements from LHS. The Innovation Expo is this Wednesday from 5 to 7 in the 300s hallway. The Innovation Expo showcases projects from our CTE students. Be sure to stop by and check out their work. And there will be free food. The LHS Theater is performing Ernest starting on Thursday, April 17th in the Black Box. Shows will also be on Friday and Saturday night, so be sure to check it out. Varsity Girls Softball hosts Shawnee Mission Northwest on Monday starting at 5:30, and Tuesday against Olathe Northwest also starting at 5:30. Varsity Girls Soccer hosts Gardner Edgerton Tuesday night at 7. Varsity Baseball hosts Olathe Northwest Tuesday at 5:30. Varsity Track and Field hosts the Little KU meet on Thursday starting at 3:30. Scan this QR code to find out what's cooking this week, and here's the weather forecast. For our segments today, I spoke with April's Athlete of the Month, Ashlyn Tell. And we also have a recap of the LHS Free State's girls soccer game. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I started swimming probably when I was about 4 years old. It was a huge thing in my family. My mom grew up swimming, and so when I learned, I got really into it, and I did it for the next 8 or so years. And I swam club at Astra Area Aquatics, and had a great time. And I quit in 2020, kind of feeling a lot of burnout symptoms, but I'm really happy to be back at it. I think it just brings me a big sense of peace whenever I'm in the water. I think even just at practice yesterday, I'm just so happy every time I get in a lane and swim. It just brings me a lot of peace, gives me a lot of time to just think, be with my thoughts, and I think the best part about it by far is the friendships that come from it, and just the opportunity to be with my friends every day after school. That's what I love about swimming. Yeah, I've never felt so excited to be a part of something at LHS. It took me, just because of complications, freshman and sophomore year, I wasn't able to do swimming. And so it really wasn't on my radar until earlier this year, where I was like, you know what, actually, maybe I can get back to it. So I would just encourage other athletes to go and kind of chase their passions, because it really does pay off. And I really didn't think I would ever go back to swimming, and here I am, and I'm loving it. So it's been really good.
This past Friday, there was another edition of the City Showdown as the Lawrence High girls soccer team faced off against the Lawrence Free State Firebirds. This would be an anticipated matchup, as both teams had slimmer records and were hungry for a win. The action would start off quick, as just under 5 minutes in, a counterattack from LHS would lead to Jenny Besson slotting a shot into the bottom right corner, giving the Lions a 1-0 lead. The next 15 minutes would be intense between the two teams, but a giveaway in the Lions' own defensive third would see them concede a goal, and the game being tied 1-1. Just 9 minutes later, a long shot from the Firebirds would bounce off the crossbar and into the goal for a 2-1 lead for Free State. LHS would apply lots of pressure for the rest of the half, but would fail to get a tying goal, resulting in a 2-1 lead for Free State heading into the half. The start of the second half would be a back-and-forth game between the two teams. With lots of chances, each team was desperate for a goal. And after 25 minutes, Lawrence's high press would pay off, and Riley Williams would hit a perfectly placed shot into the bottom left corner to tie the game at 2-2 for the Lions. After 10 intense minutes of both teams looking for the game-winning goal, LHS would earn a free kick just outside the 18-yard box. Sidra Besson would take this free kick and place it top right for a goal and a Lions lead of 3-2. Free State would not be able to respond, and LHS would win this rivalry game 3-2. This win puts the Lions at 3-3 on the season. The Lady Lions saw 3 players in the score sheet as junior sisters Ginny and Sidra Besson would both score along with freshman Riley Williams. The Lions will take on Gardner Edgerton tomorrow at home, so make sure to come support your Lady Lions. For the Lions Roar, this has been JJ Dos Santos.
That's all we have for you today, Lions. Join us next Friday during your 5th hour for our next episode. And remember, it's a great day to be a Lion.